Yeah. I'ma bring a lot like Buddha. Get out my way like Luda. Fuck whoever trippin', got shooters. Stay yelling out free scooter. You want that Benz and that Lexus. Do not disturb on my exes. Put my chains on, I flex.
Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and make sure to follow my medias. Make sure to follow my nail page, and like I said, make sure to subscribe. So today I'm bringing y'all a short white acrylic set, and this will be beginner friendly, by the way. If you're a returner, you know I talked about this a lot of times that I am bad at explaining stuff, but I am going to try my best. So here I am just going to push back my cuticles with my cuticle pusher, and then I am going to grab the back of my cuticle pusher and just start like scraping or like going around my cuticle and just like basically scraping it, you know. And I'm going to do this to all of my fingers, and when I am done with this, I am going to get cuticle nippers, and basically I am just going to take off the cuticles, because you know some people got a lot of cuticles, so sometimes you have to like, you know, take off their cuticles. So you're just going to grab the cuticle nipper, and that's what the cuticle nipper look like. Just going to grab it and just start cutting the cuticle. Be gentle when you are doing this. If you're doing this on a client or on yourself, just always make sure to be gentle, because you can't hurt somebody. And I did make myself bleed a little bit because it was kind of hard. Like, it's kind of hard to film and do my nails. It is hard, so I kind of like bled a little bit, but it's fine. But just make sure to be gentle if you are doing a client. Here I am just going to get a drill bit, and it's really thin, and I'm just going to go over where the cuticle is. And like I said, like I keep saying, make sure to be careful if you are doing this on a client. Anyway, all the nail supplies that I use in this video will be linked in the description where it says shop my Amazon. Just click the link and it will take you to all the nail supplies that I use. So here, I guess I was like choosing out my nail tips, and I don't know why it's just not in frame. But so sorry about this part, y'all. The camera was just not in a good angle, as you could see. But here I am just making sure that all the tips are sidewall to sidewall, and I will show you guys what I mean by that in a second. So what I mean by sidewall to sidewall is make sure it's like that, like if it's the whole nail. So sidewall to sidewall, make sure if it's the whole nail. If you're using a practice hand, then of course you could go a little bit bigger, only because when you're doing it on a practice hand, the nail will pop off if it's sidewall to sidewall. So if you're using a practice hand, make sure to size up, and I will make a beginner friendly video on a practice hand. But here I am just cutting off the nails, and then I am just going to shape them. And you can shape them, of course, whatever shape you would like. I am doing square for this one. Well, I'm going for that taper square look, so I did cut off some of the sides, and I cut off the top, of course. So here I'm just grabbing my file and I am going to start shaping it. This just helps me because at the end I don't have to like shape a lot. So that's why I make sure to shape and file right now. If, by the way, if any nail techs or like watching this, if I make a mistake or I say something that is not correct, make sure to let me know down below, because I know technically I am still a beginner. I'm almost gonna make 1 year, but technically I still consider myself a beginner because I feel like I could learn something new every day. So that's why I'm still calling myself a beginner. I'm probably like 10 months in already or something, or 9 months in, and I'm still calling myself a beginner because, like I said, you can always learn something new. But here I'm just shaping them, and like I said, it's just going to help me because I'm not going to file as much at the end. Like, I'm still going to file, but I'm not going to file a lot. So sorry, you all, my camera actually cut off on an important part. You need a dehydrator and a primer, and I'm going to show you guys on my other hand because of course the other one cut off, so I couldn't go back and show y'all because I had already put the application. But I am just going to grab the primer and I'm going to put it only on the natural nail. So first I put the dehydrator, then I put the primer, and you're only going to do this on the natural nail. And if you're wondering why am I doing this, it's because this helps with no lifting. So make sure to do this before you even put the powder. Alright, you all, I'm sorry my camera cut off so I couldn't show you guys on the hand that I was actually doing. I'm so sorry. But here I am going to use Luxe White by Valentino and Mia Secrets clear powder. And I know some people have like methods, like the 3-bar method, the 4-bar, etc. I don't. My first bead, I put it towards the tip. Then my second bead, I put it a little bit more above that one. You know, I don't use a method. I know probably it's easier to use a method, but I don't, you know, which is fine. I know if I'm doing a little bit bigger nails, I know I need an apex. So make sure to watch videos on how to build an apex, liquid to ratio if you don't know how to pick up a bead. I am not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if you actually really do need an apex for short nails. I don't think so. But make sure to always clean your cuticle and your side walls. But like I said, I am still a beginner. I consider myself a beginner, like I said, because I feel like you could always learn something new every day. Even though I've been doing nails for like 10 months. But I feel like you could just always learn new things. And after I do this white, I actually go in with clear powder. Don't mind the dog in the background, but here's when I realized that the camera cut off, and that's my primer and that's my dehydrator. And I am just going to use a primer, but of course I suggest the dehydrator and the primer. You put the dehydrator first and then the primer, like I said. But here I am just going to continue what I was doing. My fault, you all. That was when I realized that the thing had cut off. I am so sorry. So here I am just going in with my clear powder, and I'm going to make sure that all of my nail is covered with clear powder. And the only reason we have to make sure that all of the nail is covered with clear is because, let's say for example, you use a hard pigmented powder, like a color powder, let's say pink, blue, any of those colors. If you use any of those colors and you do not coat it with clear, then the color will come off when you're drilling the nail, or when you're filing the nail. The color will fade away because you did not put the clear powder. So make sure you cover it with all clear powder, all of the nail. So I am just going to grab my file and I am just going to start shaping my nails. Here I'm just going to get my drill and I am going to go around the cuticle. And when you're doing this, make sure to be careful. And here I am just going to make sure all my nails are smooth. So that's what I'm doing. I use this nail bit. I cannot talk. Drill bit, I mean. And this is like a safety drill bit. Oh my god, they make so much noise. Don't mind that. I am so sorry. But this is like a safety drill bit, and I have a lot of these. It is going to be linked in the description where it says shop my Amazon if you would like to purchase this. If you would like to purchase any of these nail supplies, like I said. When you are done with the drill and the nail file, you're going to buff your nails. And I am not sure why I buffed right now, because I'm going to go back in with the nail file. But of course, like I said, when you're done with the drill and the nail file, just make sure to buff all of your nails. and this is what I do just to make sure there's no product behind the nail. Then I went to go wash my hands, and of course some people use hand sanitizer, some people tell their clients go wash their hands, or some people use like a certain stuff, like I don't know what it is, and wipe their clients' hands. But I just went to go wash my hands, and of course I am just putting my top gel coat, and after I'm done with this I go cure it. And what I do is I actually wipe the sides. You guys are going to see me wipe the sides after I am done putting the gel coat. Here you go, you guys see me wipe it off, and I just wipe it off because it helps me, like it helps maintain my shape. After I cure it, I just grab my cuticle oil and I just put it all over my cuticle. They came out so cute. I love long nails, but I really love these. I was craving some shorties, some short nails, so you know I had to do them and film it for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. Tell your friends and family to subscribe to me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.